Ant-Man podcast. I'm Cameron.
Rusty.
I'm Ant-Man.
That's it. That's the Ant-Man.
And it
Thanks,
is
Marvel.
May. We have started the month of May.
Oh,
What
it's
a
not the first,
time
actually.
to
Third.
be
That's in the top 10.
what a time to be alive.
Top 10 month.
How are y'all doing today?
Springy. It's almost spring.
It's
It's been spring.
cold. It's
It's been spring.
It's 50 degrees and it's cold out.
I'm summery.
It's warm in Germany. It's really warm here. I was sweating today.
It's cold.
I was sweating. Yeah. What a time to be alive.
Wow,
Gang.
we are. Listen, Cam. We got to liven this up here because this is an action movie. We got to bring the action to the podcast. So my
Shout out the
action
dead
is
dog in John Wick.
pew 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 pew.
Why you gotta bring the dog so fast? The dog's beautiful. The dog is one of my favorite characters in this movie.
Cameron, point to Anthony for resonating with the movie on a level that you're not comprehending.
Yes. There's layers to this movie. There's a lot of layers to this movie. You just have to dig for them.
There's gun layer, bigger gun layer, extra bigger gun layer.
No, guys, there's layers. There's layers. You just gotta dig deep.
Justin, would you like to, since you know all the layers, you want to tell us what is John Wick about?
So, for those who don't know, John Wick is a pew pew action movie about a man who goes by the name John Wick. He's been out of the game, out of the shoot pew pew game for quite some time. He found love, and he found his way out of the pew pew industry, as they call it. And but after the unfortunate passing of his wife to an illness, she does.
It was cancer.
That's what it
It
was.
is an illness.
Then she does leave him with a parting gift, a symbol of hope in the form of a puppy. And when he rubs some pew pew guys the wrong way, they come to his house, give him a little tussle, steal his car, and do away with the dog. And that sets this man up for a action-packed hour and 40 minutes or something like that of pure intense revenge, because this guy used to be in the pew pew industry, and now
An hour 20 because it's like
Hour 20.
15 minutes in the beginning and like another 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're saying from that, starting
credits.
from that point, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where he comes from.
You know.
So, hence the legend of John Wick is reborn, and is coming for you next. Especially for Cameron, who seems to be really shot up about this. Tell us more, Cameron.
This movie enraged me.
I
truly look, Anthony. I do have a question for you. Why do you like this movie? like every single time we do a podcast, it's like it has to be about the camera or the editing, and neither is good in this movie.
Okay, so
especially the whole opening act is like color correcting is like so bad. I'm looking at these shots going, they're disgusting. These shots
They
are
did it on purpose.
Disgusting. No, I don't care what the purpose is. It's bad. There is no reason why this looks
Cameron, they did it on purpose. It's okay.
Yeah, what's the purpose, Anthony? Explain it to me. Explain to me why would we be mad about the purpose.
There's layers.
Okay. So to answer the first question, I like the movie because I'm not gonna say I resonate with it. Because I really don't resonate with it. As far as I'm not John Wick. I don't kill people.
Why would you resonate with this movie?
But I have I did a lot of martial arts as a kid. As I know you did as well, right? I've been big into fighting scenes. My dad used to watch Jackie Chan and a lot of kung fu movies. I know it's not exactly to that scale, but it was cool to see a movie that actually shows the hits like Jackie Chan does. And I haven't seen it in a while in a modern movie. A lot of time,
you
a lot
mean
of modern movies,
Kill
other
Bill?
movies. Yeah, but Kill Bill's not also that's back in the 90s, the 80s. This is the new Kill Bill of our generation.
Kill Bill came out in 2004.
Did it? I thought it came out in the 90s.
And only one movie's allowed to do it, Cameron.
Yeah, only
No,
shut
no, no,
up.
I didn't
Just
say one movie. I didn't say
No,
one
no, no,
movie.
no, no, no.
I just
I'm
said
clarifying. I'm making fun of
no, no,
Cameron
no,
here.
no. I'm clarifying that anything. Man, they don't make fighting movies like they used to. You know what movie also came out in was
yeah, but
Inglorious? No, no.
Kill Bill's a lot more gore in it. A lot more gore in it.
So
So
see,
like
Cameron.
unlike the bullets in people's heads and the blood all over the place, yeah,
Cameron,
really
they had to
unlike Kill Bill.
animate a section of Kill Bill because it was too gory to actually film. You realize that,
That's
right?
that's not the reason why
That's
they
gore.
animated it, but okay.
No, it is the reason why they animated it. If you look it up.
Okay.
Cameron, did you consider looking it up?
Look
I
it
might
up,
have
buddy.
just seen Kill Bill again, and that might not have been the reason why.
You
Just
should look it
saying.
up. That's what the director said.
So,
Quentin Tarantino, the guy notoriously known for making everything bloody and gory, the man who let someone throw up blood on a long shot for like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's the guy that thought that something was too gory. Yeah, I'm gonna believe that for a set for 10 whole seconds before I think about it and go, Tarantino doesn't do that.
so Anthony Cameron proposes the the question here of why is it that they made it, as Cameron would put it, look bad on purpose?
It's just a set of the tone of the world. So the world's supposed to be this underground, grimy, terrible place. You don't want the best color correcting, the opening act. That is why.
Thoughts, Cameron?
To
No,
set the tone. Why not? Why does everything have to be perfect?
I didn't say it has to be perfect. It has to be good.
It's not terrible.
Whoa.
I've seen a lot worse
I,
color correcting in a lot of other movies. It is not the
and
worst
th-
color correcting you've seen in at
and
all.
therefore
Just-
it is good. Is that your defense?
I
Your
didn't say
defense
it was
is
great. I didn't say it was good or great. I just said
because
they
you can
did
still
it
have
for the
grimy and
storytelling.
grunge. No, no, but like here's the thing: you can have grimy and grungy color correcting, and it looks great. This looks flat. The color
Yeah,
correcting
it's
looks
not supposed to be
flat.
a cinematic. It's not supposed to be a cinematic
Doesn't
movie.
need to
It's
be
not supposed to be
cinematic,
this
but
thing.
this looks like you implemented color correcting wrong. This looks
Mm.
like you because I know exactly what they did. Instead of fixing with the color correcting, they just removed the color correcting layer on Premiere. That's all they did.
Well,
Thumbs
they
up
didn't
for
use
me.
Premiere. They used Avid.
Okay, same stuff. Like
It's different. It's different. But they did it for the griminess and the opening scene to like have a flashback of like what
the
his life was
opening,
like.
it's
And
in every single scene, and then it starts getting
the
interesting
opening
once he
scenes,
enters the
it's not in
city.
every scene. It's not in every
Until
scene.
he enters New York City, not a single color correction looks good to me. Everything looks overly bright and flat and
If
without
it
any detail. And not like, oh, it has to look cinematic kind of detail, but like it looks like it's like weakly done. Like they didn't care. Also, can we also point out that the guy that kills the dog is the son of the mafia boss who definitely should have known who John Wick was based on his age?
Um,
not if his
Yeah.
dad was not if his dad was concealing him from the business for a while.
I mean, this guy was a kid when. But how old is he?
Yeah,
He must be in his like his late
early
20s.
20s,
I was
early
You
thinking
to late
think he's
early
20s,
early 20s?
20s. Like, if he's like 20
early
You're
years old,
telling
20s.
me you're
like,
telling me that no one has spoken to him about John Wick ever?
If you're not a part of the family
maybe
business, no,
John Wick might
Cameron.
not be the most relevant guy. Like, there might be a lot of
Also,
guys.
if John Wick was out of the
Also,
business when he started the business, then no. He also is a dumb character, right? So like even if he did know who John Wick was, he's still a dumb character, so therefore he's still gonna make the mistakes he made.
yeah, I mean, are we cinema sensing John Wick? Like, like,
You
like
you don't
I
watch
Yes,
just,
this story. You don't watch
because
this movie
Anthony
for the
was
story.
telling me this is the second coming of Christ.
I didn't say the second coming of Christ. I said I remember exactly on Sleep Day. I said
the
you're
third.
not gonna like the story. You
Correct.
watch it for the fight scenes. That's exactly what I said verbatim.
Cameron,
I
did
said
you
it's
watch
not a
the
great
fight scenes?
storytelling, but you watch it for the fight scenes and you watch it for the action.
The
Just
fight
like you
scenes were
watch Kill Bill.
fine.
Kill Bill
I've
is
seen
not a great
better.
storytelling,
It
right?
was
Kill
an
Bill's also
amazing
not
story. What are
considered.
you talking about?
It's
Kill
the
Bill is
same
one of the best
concept.
revenge stories in the 21st century.
It's the same
What are you talking
concept.
about?
The same
What?
concept as John Wick. Someone gets
But it's
revenge.
done well.
What's the difference between this and Kill Bill? That's
Name
better.
one
Why does
difference.
Kill Bill make it better?
The whole Bill
You can't say the
aspect of it
whole
all.
thing,
No, the
or the
whole
whole Bill
Bill
aspect.
aspect.
See, the thing is, John Wick 2, 3, and 4 adds more layers to the story and adds a better comparison to Kill Bill.
Also, the fighting some better in Kill Bill than John Wick.
Eh,
Especially specifically if you're going from a martial arts perspective, 100% Kill Bill Volume 1 is better
yeah, Kill Bill Volume 1
than
is
John
better.
Wick.
John Wick
The
3
whole fight
and
in the
2
snow is one of the most
is
beautiful fights I've
better.
ever seen. And they use the classical in Kill Bill. They use the classical 1, 2, 3, 4 cutting method where they do 4 moves and they cut to the next shot because that's how they used to do it originally in Japanese and Chinese fighting movies. It's this very rhythmic way of shooting cutting, and they don't do that here. It just everything
No.
feels too messy. The John Wick just feels too messy, and not like it's supposed to look messy, but just it doesn't look well enough thought out as a movie. And I'm lying down in a train going, why am I watching this? I would have much rather watched Mandalorian season 3 right now
I think
to
you guys are
prepare
all
for
upset
Mando Grogu.
because none of you guys wanted to
I
watch
didn't
it,
watch that.
but you guys did it because it was promised to me.
I did it because I love you.
Yeah, that too. I gotta admit, this first John Wick movie is the worst John Wick movie out of the franchise. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Wow. In the
Justin,
But you
what are
bottom,
can't
your
watch the
thoughts on
first
John
one
Wick?
in the
compared to the
bottom
others.
4. Oh, I'm glad you asked, Cameron. Um, so I am a firm believer that John Wick as a movie is fine. So I'm glad we have both of you here because I remember when we came into a war movie, All Quiet on the Western Front, and I'm like, all right, pew pew movie, here we go. But of course, that one was a war movie with like a really compelling thematic core to it, so that we ended up having a lot to talk about here. This one, I'm like, oh no, it's a pew pew movie without that. Did I like it as much as its partner movie that we reviewed for the podcast, Sisu? No. Did I like it more than several other movies we watched for the podcast? Yes. It's fine.
What?
You
That's a
think
win in my book. That's a
Cameron?
win in my book. I did not think Justin was going to say that. Hell
Cameron,
yes.
is this a bottom 3 movie for the podcast? Is that what you're saying?
For this
That's-
year, I think so.
Okay, but I'm not talking about this. Like,
Oh, in general, okay, I can. Yeah, sure. I mean, we'll talk about rating.
we'll talk
Talk
about rankings
about that
later.
later.
But
But like,
but
no, okay, I see what you mean. I mean, there
I
have been some really terrible movies in
I
this
think
on this pod.
I think the movie is effective in how quickly it gets you on board with John as a character. I think action scenes are fine. Like would I probably managed and had an equal experience if I kind of like skip through them? Kind of probably. It's I mean, but action's not like super my thing to begin with, so it's hard for me to judge a movie against that. Um, did I feel like I like the world is like fine. You got the criminal underworld thing, and I like these people with a code that then you could then shoot in the face. Like it's
Justin, you'd like the world better on the second and third and fourth one. They expand it more. The
see,
first one's not, like I said, the first one's not the best. They do a better job expanding. All the issues you guys are
okay.
saying are fixed in the other movies.
So I guess we're gonna have to do that next, Cameron. Maybe we
No,
No, but you guys
make this
hate it, so
no.
I'm not going to make you
we
do
can
it.
make this
I just
John
need to watch the
Wick
first
month.
one
John
because you
Wick
can't
month.
watch the
John Wick
third one
month.
without the first one because you need the context of like why he's doing what he's doing.
Well, I'm not saying going out of order. I'm saying we do
You
this
could have
one.
given
Then
me the context in 2 sentences, and I
second
would have been fine.
one. But okay, we talked about this movie. Throw up spoilers. I don't know, like.
Yeah. Sorry, this cast is being undervalued and underused. Hot take.
This
I like
movie
to think
made
that
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu was in it a
Yeah,
lot.
Willem
It's hard to say he
Dafoe,
was underused.
Theon Greyjoy, whatever his name is, whoever the crime boss dude, the
Yeah,
guy from Allstate. No, not from Allstate. Yeah, Mayhem from Allstate.
sure.
That guy. All these people are being underused. I forget who the woman is, but I think like she's famous enough. All these
Yeah,
people
she
are
was
being
in the
underused.
Marvels.
All these people are underused. I'm really annoyed because I'm like, I really want to enjoy like the acting, and the acting is staler than a 3-day-old bread.
Well,
And
yeah,
it's
you
not
don't
their
watch them for
fault.
the
You can
acting.
tell it's not their fault. Like they're trying, but like this reading ain't great. This writing
Yeah.
ain't great. I mean, the
Next
directing
time
Um,
in Germany,
is
I'll
messy.
make, I'll make, I'll make, I'll make Cameron watch the third and fourth John Wick, and then I'll see what he says.
Oh, you mean the fourth John Wick that was shot here in Germany? That was shot here in
Yeah,
Babelsberg? You mean that John
yeah,
Wick?
yeah.
why you say that with such anger,
I don't
Cameron? Is
know.
it
I'm annoyed about this movie. I've been annoyed about it since I watched it last night. I fell asleep during this movie and I was still annoyed about it.
like there's nothing in
No,
this
It
movie
was
that
not
like
engaging. I was bored.
I wasn't that engaged, but I also wasn't that insulted. Like I don't know. I watched Wings of Desire and is filling me with the feelings and like maybe that's I mean maybe that's a good thing that movie
Wings of Desire actually gave me an emotion. It
it
got
did.
an emotion out of me. You know, like
did Boys and
Um,
Boys get emotion out of you?
sorry, I think I liked Wings of Desire most out of all of us in the group, besides Seb at the time.
Probably.
But like even I said the movie's slow. Like I know Wim Wenders film's always slow, and it's not his best. It's just so iconic because it's shot in post-war Berlin. Like you know, you're gonna love that.
but John Wick, it's fast, it's
It's
furious, it's nonstop, baby. Pew pew pew. He's a cool guy. I understand why someone would like who plays Call of Duty all day would go, "Oh man, I wish I could be like this cool, but in like a more realistic scenario." And it's like, oh, here's John Wick, the guy with guns. That's what they.
but
That's
no,
this.
but emotions, but not
Uh,
really. Like he has emotions, but he's like, oh, not really.
He's vulnerable now, Cameron. The woman at the bar, and
He
she said,
says that with the most monotone delivery.
that's the whole thing about John. He's monotone. Like that's the character
I'm
of John.
vulnerable.
I like. I mean, I think there's a
That's the
cuteness to that.
character of him.
I think there's a cuteness to the stoic character with just very slight little tweaks makes the people around him go, "Oh, you're so sad. I can tell by the little crinkle in your lip there." Like
Oh my
that's kind of like
gosh.
a little
Could
thing that
could John
that's
Wick be
cute.
the
I don't
precursor
know.
to an incel? Like, do incels look up to
Mm,
John Wick and the fact that he's emotionless?
I hope not.
It feels
Well,
like
because all
it.
right, you gotta know the more
It
the
feels
backstory.
like it.
John Wick, John Wick is very comparable to Natasha as far as the Red Room goes and Marvels. I
Oh.
know two different franchises, different things, but like
Hmm.
you learn more about his background in the other movies, which gives you more context about why he is the way he is and how he talks the
Born
way he
into this
talks.
world, raised within it. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
He's not just like your everyday guy like us. Like he he's an
No, like,
orphan.
you can say that about
He,
yourself. All right.
Yeah, because I
pretty,
resonate with
pretty.
John Wick because I
I'm not
too
saying
am
you're
a
gonna
serial mass
resonate with John.
killer.
I never said you're gonna resonate with John Wick. When once did I say that?
You said, Anthony, that you resonate with John Wick. That was the
I said
first
I
sentence
did
that came out
not
of your mouth.
resonate. I said I did not resonate with John Wick. Run it back, buddy. I said I did not resonate with John Wick because I'm not a killer. I said I like how the martial
With your
arts aspect
looks.
is. Because at the time when this came out, I was teaching martial arts. And it was cool to see some moves I
There's
was
so much,
teaching.
there's so
What?
much hand-to-hand combat in this and so little guns used.
Yeah, there's more hand-to-hand combat in the other ones too.
Hmm.
Your thesis is John Wick 1 is fine, but the other ones are great.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this one didn't make me want to watch the others.
See, I started with John Wick 3. That was the first John
That's
Wick I
where we
saw.
should have started.
Then what
Cameron.
is this
Because
conversation?
That's where
Justin,
we should have started.
you don't like watching movies at the end. You like watching it from the
I
beginning.
don't care. That's Justin.
This is true. It is a me thing. And Anthony said it was a me thing at the start of the sentence. But yeah, so I admit this is a bad pod because of me.
No,
Because
that's not
otherwise
the
we
bad
would have
part.
started with John Wick 3 and Cameron would have loved it and gone,
He wouldn't have
oh,
loved it. He wouldn't have
I
loved it. He would
get
have
it.
liked it a lot more because it's better cinematically, it's better color correcting. The fight scenes are better. They amp up the scenes. They use a lot more camera
To be
movements.
clear, I only half care about the color correcting and cinematography. I only care so much because I wonder why you, Anthony Perella, the I love
Well, I
a
don't
movie. If a
watch
movie doesn't have good camera work and good color correcting, I don't like it. Comes up with this movie is the one that we should be watching because it's
because
good.
I like the fight scenes in this a lot better, and I'm willing to take a hit on the color correcting and camera work for the fight scenes. And I know the other movies have better color correcting and fight scenes, so that's fine for me.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
This is just
Yeah, I
this.
mean,
I feel like I'm in court right now.
it
I
is
have no
the
lawyer
best
representing me
version.
right now.
I will side with Cameron Spector on how for the first time this whole time on I'm not a like here what's the perfect color correct person. I don't know what that looks like. But I if I'm not like engaged with what I'm looking at, I at least want to like what I'm looking at. And while I can acknowledge it makes sense for that dark, grungy look, as you put it,
But
I'd rather like what I'm looking at, as this is a visual medium.
something can
So, like,
look grungy and still look absolutely beautiful in its grunginess.
Name me one good,
yeah,
beautiful, grungy thing.
I don't have one off the top of my head.
people like
Fight
Sin
Club,
City. I
Fight
haven't seen
Club,
it.
Fight Club, great example.
Fight Club, which I haven't seen, which I pitched for this month, and people didn't go for
God,
it.
he hasn't seen. Dude, I've seen Fight Club so many times. I can't watch it for like a
Fight
tenth
Club
time.
is cringy and dirty and looks beautiful because
Do you
it
say
actually leans
grungy or
into it and looks
cringy or gringy?
It's cringy.
grungy.
It's very
Grungy.
grungy. It's very emo-esque.
Cringe. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I feel like this movie's going for. But instead, it just puts off. I didn't put on the color correction layer right vibes.
It, it
I
you
want
you
more of
keep in
like
mind this was the director's one of his first movies he did because he was a stuntman.
ooh. So
That is
Cameron,
that is
you gotta
that is
change
why
your system a little bit.
that is why it is what it is and it feels what it is. This is just I don't
You're
think it's his
telling
first
me,
movie.
you're telling me Lionsgate didn't look at this movie and went, "Man, we need to fix." If Lionsgate, a pretty big studio, doesn't come out after this going, "Man, we need to maybe focus on the color correcting a little bit
They
more."
created 4 more of them, baby. 3 more of them. 4 more actually. Ballerina counts.
If Lionsgate doesn't come out, yeah, and they all apparently look better than this according to you. So
Yeah, they
apparently that
do.
was wrong.
So much better.
Then what is this? What is this podcast? What is
Well,
this
because
episode?
I had to make you watch the first one. It's the context. You can't watch Kung Fu Panda 5 without watching Kung Fu Panda 1.
You truly can. There's not enough for me to care about the context of I haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 2, I think, or 3,
The
one
good
of them.
one? That's the good one.
I thought 1 was the good one.
I'd go like
Excuse me.
2, 1, 3, 4. Um,
We saw 4 together. I haven't seen one of them. I may not have seen 3.
You don't
4
need to see 3.
does rely more on context of the previous ones, I think, because there's a lot of
And
like, remember this character, but like,
it's the same thing with John Wick 2, because John Wick has a lot of remembering of this character or the Continental or the rules, like not being able to murder someone on Continental grounds. That's
I
a
think it's,
big play in 3. That's the whole fundamental of 3, actually. This whole storyline of 3.
and I like when they go to a hotel and hotel have rules, and I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
this
the
is
Continental is a really cool location.
this is the world that they've built,
And the
and I'm
Continental was
glad
very
that we get to
impactful
immerse
in the other
ourselves in a
movies.
world with this code for like a whole 20 minutes or something like
I
that,
like
and then
that
we're
one, and I like the killing of the sun. Like that whole scene, that one's fun to me.
Is there
That whole
anything
fight.
you guys liked about this movie? You can't just hate the whole thing.
I just told you 2 parts that I liked.
Other than that, Justin, you didn't say anything.
anything. I've been more complimentary towards this than Cameron. So what are we talking
That is
about?
true.
I
That
like
is
some of
true.
the action. I like I like the storytelling of how, because I think getting us on John Wick's side to be this murder machine, like they get us there really really quickly and efficiently, and that's something I really like in a movie. Um, I don't think
The
any
dead
like
dog will
action
do that.
scene overstays its welcome.
Well,
Um,
the dead dog was the last thing he had to grieve his wife. So he
I'm
didn't
just saying
grieve
it's an
alone.
effective way of making us feel bad for John Wick. I'm giving the movie a compliment. The dead dog was a good idea. Good job for thinking of making a dog die.
And they did it.
That sounds really bad.
I can get a little sensitive with movies and hurting animals, but they like maybe it's because I knew it was coming, but like I think they like did it as far away to the side as possible, and before I grew too attached to the dog, that I'm like, okay, I could survive this while still being effective for the movie.
Do you know what scene I really liked in the first act?
What?
The car shop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tell me
That
more.
is but I think that is
He's
the
also
best well together. That is the best to put together scene in this whole entire movie.
he's also very impactful in the other
It's
movies.
it's great. It's great acting, great camera work, good dialogue. That's not too expositionally, and also the color correction is actually really good. That is a scene that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
It's
I guess
better than the
Anthony
scenes
hated it.
around it. You wanted me to give compliments. I'm giving it a compliment. Be
Nah,
happy that I give it a compliment.
yeah, you give the right compliments because Anthony hates that part. Anthony doesn't
I
even like
don't
this
hate that
movie.
part. I like it. It's not my favorite movie. I think it's a cool franchise that has a lot of good support over it. I think it's really cool that the director is a stuntman, and this is his second film he ever did. I think that's really cool, right? Like
Do
someone
you know
going
what
from
other
always doing
stuntman
stunts.
has made a movie? The Fall Guy that was his third directorial debut with
Yeah,
Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, and that movie was so much fun, and I loved it.
but
And it's
John Wick
better
definitely did
than
more in the
this.
box office than Fall Guy did,
Uh,
and he created a
sure.
franchise with John Wick, unlike Fall Guy. I mean, Fall Guy's still early, right? Like Fall Guy
Yeah,
is
I'm
kind of like a
like
one and done. Like you got to look at like what he built. Like look at the world he built. Look at the story he built. Like you
I
can't just
would
look at
also
this
give an
one
argument that
movie
it's a
and
different
criticize
time.
him.
We're talking about a different time period in his cinema history. Like
True, that's also fair,
I
and also
don't,
two different stories.
yes, but
Like the
if I were to
stunts.
choose between those two movies, there's one that I would choose more. And Anthony, quite frankly, with your Emily Blunt love, I'm surprised you don't pick Fall Guy over John Wick.
Because
Wow.
they're two
Called
different
out,
movies. They're two different
called
movies.
out.
Fall Guy is a movie about a stunt man, or John Wick is a character doing more stunts.
Hmm.
Okay, that
I
statement was not the best statement I could
That
have had.
statement had layers, just like this movie,
Just
Cameron.
and just like
Get wrecked.
ogres.
Points to Anthony for his layers.
We already gave
Um,
a point to Anthony for his layers.
But not enough.
Fine, another point.
yeah.
Anthony also deserves points, for being interrogated, for being
No.
brought into court
Then
today.
I should get a point for having to watch this movie.
No, you endorsed it. I was the one pushing for John Malkovich.
I did not endorse it. Jack endorsed it, let's be clear, who isn't in the podcast today.
You called that last second.
So this movie grossed 86 million worldwide.
That's
What budget?
86 million more than I have.
No, the box office.
No,
Budget
what
was only
budget?
20 mil. 20 mil.
Okay, so 40 mil with marketing. Okay. Did pretty okay. Did pretty decently. Not too bad, not too bad.
If I made $40 million,
Look, I'm not gonna say that it's not culturally important or that it's not, a movie that people don't get behind. I'm just saying I thought it was bad.
you just
I
don't
don't
get
ever
it.
watch this movie again.
You
And
just-
this
you don't
franchise
get
But
it.
would
wasn't
you
something I want to
watch
watch
the
to
other
begin
fran-
with.
You don't get it.
I
Why
didn't want
don't
to
you want to
watch the
watch the
other part
franchise? As someone who
because
also
this
has
put a
done martial
bad
arts.
impression in my head. Why do I want to? Even if you're telling me, oh, the other ones are better, cool. So how much better? Are we talking about a pile of poo and there's a little bit of gold on the pile of poo? Still a pile of poo.
I'm
But
talking like this is dirt,
gold is
and the
valuable.
other ones are mining diamonds. Maybe
Yeah,
not
but I
diamonds.
can't
Maybe
trust
diamond.
that.
That's a high standard. Maybe more like gold, mining gold or like emerald. Diamonds is pretty high. I can't say diamonds. That's pretty high.
There's layers to jewels, so
Yeah,
you gotta think about it
that
that way.
is true. Thank you, Jeff. The Keanu Reeves and the franchise has attracted a lot of people to theaters because of like it's unique. It's a
So
unique
Cameron,
world.
if you're against this movie, I do think you're kind of against keeping theaters alive.
Ooh.
Thoughts? 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 Thoughts?
I hate this. It's dumb. It's a dumb argument.
Jeffrey has not seen the John Wick movies, but is trying to start at movie 1. So
Yeah, movie 1 is unfortunately, like I said before, it's not the not
I
as good as
guess,
the other
Anthony,
ones,
when
but
I'm in the
it is
US,
the
we're
fun,
gonna
like the
have to
fundamental one.
do. If I'm in the US, we're gonna have to. The three of us are
Oh,
gonna
we
have to
can't
do
do
a
you,
John
Cameron.
Wick marathon. Anthony, I will be convinced to do a John Wick movie marathon with you and Justin if Justin comes along.
That's a lot of hours. This is the
I
shortest
don't
John Wick
care.
movie they have. Wow.
I mean, like, listen, I go to extremes for pals. After watching the first 50 Shades of Grey movie with a few friends who were really into it, and I
I've never
said,
seen that
"Oh,
one yet.
that sure was a movie." They said, "No, the rest of them are even better." And then we watched 2 and 3 in that same night. So, sure, let's do John Wick's 2, 3, and 4, and I'm sure it'll be a time. I'm told that they get better, Cameron. So maybe
Yeah, I've been told that too, but I don't completely buy it. Like that's my thing. It's just like, how am I
Listen,
supposed to
if you
trust
guys
someone that was
don't
like, we need to
like,
watch this for sure, and then tell me, oh well, I made you go watch this so that you can watch the others, which are better. That is such a sunk cost fallacy move that I kind of just want to get out now while I can.
okay,
I
but
will buy dinner for each one we watch.
I'm in.
Cool, down.
Yes. That tells it
And
then.
you can't cheap out on the dinner. We get to choose where we go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All you can eat sushi. Let's go. Oh wait, no, Justin doesn't eat.
It
No,
just doesn't
well,
eat sushi.
it depends what kind of. We'll see.
And there's also Chinese food there, so it's fine. We'll go all you can eat sushi.
Yay!
Yay!
For each John Wick movie, ugh, we're gonna
Yeah.
be rich and yum.
We're gonna be, did you say we're gonna be
Watching
rich,
sushi.
rich and yum?
Mm-hmm. Not to be confused with yams. Okay, so if you
Do you guys
let's
have
just-
a
let's just-
favorite
let's
fight
just-
scene in this movie?
say again.
Do you have a favorite fight scene in the movie?
Yeah, the death of the kid. That whole thing in the baths. Baths. I guess we're going Southern. Yippee.
Yeah, that one. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, do I like some of the big hotel tussle? Do I like some of the stuff at the club? I like having people freak out as John Wick's coming in. They're very silly. Wait, oh, we haven't asked. How about Jeffrey? How about Jeffrey?
I think that's referencing Anthony. Will you pay for his lunch?
Yeah.
Or dinner too.
They do. Yeah. Yeah. I will. We'll get some sushi. I don't know where it's at, but we'll get some sushi.
It's in Eatontown.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
TBH, I think
I should know that.
It's a little early, but I think we should jump to rating because I think it'll spark up some more little thoughts here.
Okay.
Because I think the comparison will be interesting for this movie.
Gang, you know what time it is?
It's
time to rate that movie.
Fireworks and all that. All right.
Should I start? Because I think I'm going to be the most critical.
That'll be funny.
Yeah.
How about the hook?
I think I can start.
Jeez. All right. Here's the thing.
Oh, uh-oh. Did Karen not like this movie?
Thing. I thought I loved it. I thought
I
it
really
was
hate
a
giving it
little
this
low.
because I'm like, this is too low, but I can't give it one. I mean, it's a 2 out of 5.
Would you give Boy in the Boats?
Boys in the Boat must have also been in that range.
Okay, I was curious.
You've
Maybe.
been,
I don't know.
I feel like you've been
I
talking
like
about
Boys in
this.
the Boat more than this.
So 2.5 for Boys in the Boats. Got it.
I was a
Um,
little more engaged with this one. I don't know.
no, I like Boys in the Boat more. It at least had a decent enough story. Um, and I'm not gonna rewatch the movie just to see if I actually liked it more or not because I
That's
don't want to watch
fair.
either of these again. I give this 3 stars. Surprising. Uh,
Oh, on
Here's
Letterbox?
the thing. Yeah, on John Wick, I'm like I keep oscillating between a 2 and a 2.5 out of 5. Um, because the action was good, and you did have a couple like 3 good scenes in this movie that I really enjoyed. Um, yeah, but I fell asleep twice, so I think that's why it gets a 2 out of 5.
But did you fall asleep because you weren't engaged? Or fall asleep because you were tired on a train?
Because I got
Mm.
tired because I wasn't engaged.
No, it's definitely the train. Trains Tucker
Yeah.
Cameron out real quick.
I
Or,
mean,
What are
night
you
trains are
or
talking
great.
about?
Night trains are great. You lay down in a train and you let it rock you to sleep. Like, that's amazing.
I think you lie down.
Yeah, you
I
lie
want to.
down.
I'm just grammar
What?
nitpicking for fun. Anthony, give us your funny little rating.
Okay. Okay. You guys ready? You guys ready
No.
for my little rating? You guys ready?
Yeah.
So out
It's
of
gonna
the
be like a four
John
out of
Wick
five, but it's really
Anthony,
annoyed.
franchise.
before you say anything, I want you to give your rating with your full heart and not minimize your feelings because of the reaction that you think you'll receive. I want you to feel your rating because I feel like at times when Cameron's punching, you go, oh, I guess this is not the best movie ever. Nah, feel it with your heart,
No,
Anthony.
be your authentic self, my guy.
What's your rating?
So I feel like out of the John Wick franchise, this being
Mhm.
the first one, the other ones are above a 7.5, and this one is my happy 7 out of 10.
Happy 7. I like that. Good on you, Ant-Man. I think Cameron can get behind the 7.
No,
A
we
7
can't.
is like a 3.5, and 2 and 3.5 are pretty close together in terms of where numbers are on an infinite scale. Might as well be the
What Justin
same
said.
number.
This is a scale of 5.
Yes. Anyway, so breaking out my little rankings list for pod movies. I've seen 60 of them. Let's play the guessing game. What number is John Wick on my list out of 60? What do you
I
think?
feel like it's 8th place on the bottom.
So
I was
that
gonna
would
say like 45 to 50.
Oh,
um
I guess the number would be out of 60. So yeah,
52.
with my math, thank you, 52. That's why he's the math
I
guy.
think it's in the 45 to 50 range.
I might have just made a correction. I'm like, well, okay. Yeah, I'll roll with
Although I
this.
think 45 is too high, but I think based on what you were saying, I feel like there's a couple that you really haven't liked. And so I think 50 might be like
I
too low.
currently have, and it might be some recency bias, as they say. I currently have it at a 46 out of 60.
Knew it! I knew
Yes,
it.
that's higher than I thought.
Yeah, you
That's
thought,
so
I
much
guess
higher than I thought.
Anthony thought it'd be at a 53. It is at 46. So
That's a
that's not,
W.
so I have it below animated classics Wendell and Wild and Kung Fu Panda 4. I have it above
Wait.
Harry
You have
Potter
oh
and
wait,
the
you have
Stone.
under. Okay. Gotcha,
Under.
gotcha, gotcha.
I
Under.
have it
Understood.
above Potter and the Stone and
Okay.
About My Father. How does that make you feel? Wait.
Is Boys in the Boat below this for you, Justin?
It is. I don't know if it's become a meme at this point that it has to be lower now.
My question, Justin, Out of all the movies I've ranked, are any of mine above a 40?
Do you mean when you say ranked? Do you mean
You mean
out of all the
ones
movies
that he's
you
proposed?
pitched for
The
the
ones that
pod?
Yes.
Yeah,
I would need
yeah.
a list of what you pitched for the pod because I don't have that in front of me. I know all the movies I pitched for the pod, but
I feel like mine are very, very low
like,
on your
did you pitch
list.
like Carrie or The
I
Shining?
think yours are pretty low
Uh,
on everyone's list.
Did
Yeah,
you?
true.
Anthony, you've
pitch-
done not a great job sometimes. I love you, buddy.
No.
But, like-
Anthony's doing great. Did you pitch? I don't think you pitched that. Well, you were part of some group pitches, but you're probably asking about Sisu is probably yours.
Yeah, that was his.
Sisu at a 39, baby.
Okay.
Okay. I just need I have my list of pitches. I need your lists of pitches. Maybe I'll save them. And
I don't remember my whole pitch list. I have to look at all of them.
Can you
Going back.
Justin? Can you send me the list of all the movies, like jumbled up in ranking so far, so that I can also start doing this?
Sure. Do you want?
And then we're gonna do that as a Patreon at some point. At some point this year,
I
we'll do a
can see the list of all the movies in order. Does that
when we watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Because then when we make that a Patreon exclusive, gang, join our Patreon.
Sure.
You'll be able to receive exclusive content, including our slate debates, where we debate that slate. And I guess we're going to do a ranking every single movie so far one. We'll do it, I guess, either soon or we'll do it for episode 100. Unsure yet. Or we'll do it twice. We'll do it soon and for episode 100.
Wow.
Because we are getting close to that 100. Yeah.
That looks weird, actually.
So we have big plans for you. Big plans.
Big plans.
Big plans.
All right, send Anthony not Anthony Cameron the list, but yeah.
Whoa, what was that?
What was that? Are we
Sorry,
okay?
something happened in my room. Yeah, we're good.
Was it a man with? Here comes John Wick.
He would never come after me. What did I do to him? I didn't kill his
He's
dog.
coming to help
I didn't
you.
take his car.
He's coming to help you.
Huh?
He
Wait.
knows that you're on his side.
Justin, yours doesn't look right.
I know what happens. Don't worry about it. I'll fix it.
Okay. I'm just going through this. He did Anthony Figo's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I think that's a pretty high one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
because the one before that is Idiocracy.
I
Uncut Gems and Idiocracy were Anthony's, but Idiocracy is not high on either of our lists.
Well, but for the former two, I did not watch those movies. It was not there for those pods.
Oh. Boy in the Boat.
I only missed like a handful of podcasts, and those two were two of them, the Lampoon and Uncut Gems. I really want to see Uncut Gems. I've only missed.
I hated that movie. I picked that movie and I hated that one.
There's only 9 pod movies I haven't seen.
I have to
Uncut
see.
Gems was bad. It was a lot worse than I thought.
It's a lot bad than you thought?
It's a lot bad than I thought, yeah.
Do you see Marty Supreme? I was curious where.
I don't not see Marty Supreme. I was
Cameron
going to on the
hated it.
plane.
You don't need to watch it.
I'll watch it on the plane to Milwaukee on Wednesday.
I think it's a good
You
movie.
really don't need to watch it.
I like that movie. Cameron hates that movie.
I do not like that movie.
But it's
I don't
free on
hate
the
it.
plane.
I hated this movie. I hated this movie more than
You hated this movie? Wow,
No,
hate is a
more
strong
than
word,
I hated.
Cameron.
Honestly,
I
Anthony,
hated it more.
I want you to pitch more movies that get under Cameron's skin because I'm delighted right now. I think this is making for a great podcast, and honestly, I want you to do worse.
Oh, okay. I have to think about that, buddy. There's a lot of movies.
There are a lot of movies. Because it's hard for me to not pitch movies that I'm like excited to talk about.
Yeah.
I
think,
but Anthony,
if I look at my
I want you to
movies,
go wild with it.
if I look
I'll
at
go wild
my
with it.
films that
I love being on the
pitched,
last of the list because it adds for good debates.
Yes,
I feel like
absolutely.
my picks are either the really good ones or the real there's no in the middle. There's either good or bad. Like there's nothing in between.
I have so much in between. Are you kidding me? Most of my list is like what I'd call in between.
my picks though,
Oh,
because I
your
have
picks.
classics such as Wuthering Heights, but also I think Parasite was
Did you just
also
call
my pick.
Wuthering Heights a classic?
No, well, Cameron's talking about the extremes on both
Okay,
sides.
okay,
I also
okay.
was being sarcastic about being
Well,
about
but
being a
like Wuthering
classic.
Heights is
I still
a
haven't seen
classic.
Wuthering Heights, so I kind
Wuthering
of
Heights
want to
is
see
a
it.
classic in terms of like movies
You
that
saw
we
the
love
scene
to
Wuthering
tag
Heights?
on.
No, I was in. Where was
Yeah,
I when we did that pod? I was
it was just me and
somewhere.
Cameron for that pod.
Yeah, but I think I was traveling somewhere. I don't remember where I was traveling.
Cliff,
I would
it's
love to
me, I'm
like then
Kathy, and I'm home now.
I would love for it to be pointed out what my worst pitch was, and if we could figure out what Cameron's worst pitch was.
Ooh, I already know what mine is.
I mean, like who technically, who's red, white, royal blue? Oh, was that Seb? I think that was Seb.
That was
I thought that
Seb
was
slash
you.
Elena, my girlfriend.
Okay,
Oh,
who was the last unicorn?
That was
that was
Seb.
also Seth.
Dang it!
That was also Seth.
I mean, no one really pitched the Minecraft movie. No one really pitched the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Who was there? One specific person who was Dune Part 1?
That was
Feel
Cameron.
like that might have been me. I
Cameron,
started to
you
push
found
a lot
your
of these
worst.
movies.
Look at that. Not everyone's gonna
I
agree with
think
that one.
that's mean. That's a controversial opinion.
Cameron, you found your new low. Congratulations.
No, you know what? My
Dune Part
true
1.
low is Freakier Friday.
Yeah, that was awful.
Freakier Friday's
No,
cute.
no, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
I think we
It's
had
not.
kinder opinions about it at the time.
No, we didn't.
I actually had it one above Dune
Or
Part
Wuthering
1.
Heights, because Wuthering Heights I think was my pick as well. Pick between those two. I will take either of those as bad movie picks.
Withering is the worst of those three. IMO.
Fair enough.
Withering does not hit for me.
Yeah, I
And
still gave it a
I think
3 out
all of
of
our
5.
compliments about Withering were like cinematography kind of stuff, which is not going to be like a winning factor for me in a movie typically.
That's fair.
Maybe
That's
an
fair.
animation, but like no, this is not. No, no thanks. It has to like really blow me away. It can't just be like, here's a few pretty color shots. Here, look at that sunset. Ooh. But my worst movie that I have specifically pitched, in my opinion, might be Not Just a Goof. Does that sound right? Like, I can't think of
What?
one that at least of the ones that I watch, because I guess I missed out on.
I feel like Jack would say World of Tomorrow would be your
World of Tomorrow
worst.
rocks. Are you
I
kidding
loved
me?
it, but
I
I
love
hated
World of
it.
Tomorrow.
I didn't hate it. I just didn't think it was great. I
Okay.
also fell
it's a
asleep during
divisive
that one.
one. That
But
was a
Anthony,
divisive
yeah,
one.
was talking on the podcast about how he like half paid attention to it. He's like playing video games or something while it was on.
No. Yeah, I did.
But, like you were distracted by something, or you're falling asleep, or like you were not watching it.
No, I was not.
We've had some classic bangers. Remember when Anthony and I definitely both watched Moonrise Kingdom for the pod episode?
I heard about this.
Remember when I wasn't there for Sisu and Justin had to talk alone for like 30 minutes because Anthony
Yeah, it's
got
like
kicked
couldn't
out of the
connect.
call?
Hiss. That one was a tough day, but
That was a doozy one. That was a fun one.
But like
Classics.
if not like Not Just a Goof, if I'm like going up my own personal ranking list, like what's the next movie that I actually pitched? I for a moment like, did I pitch Kung Fu Panda 4? I'm like, no, because I didn't see the first
No, I
three
feel like Seb
before when I
did.
was
I feel like Seb or I
okay.
did.
So then my next pitch was like going up the list. I think the next time I see something that I pitched was Goats, which I think Anthony also pitched but wasn't there for the pod on.
I
Correct.
wasn't there for the pod.
And like,
I
and
didn't
Goat
pitch
is
it.
like good and fine and better than John Wick. Like, Goat's I think pretty universally is considered a solid-ish movie. A fine movie. So I decided that I'm winning. I'm winning the pick wars. I'm winning. I'm a genius.
Gang.
Okay.
So point for me.
Sure.
I'll take
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's the point of the pod, to convince Cameron to give us points, but we have to work for it.
But I also don't
Mhm.
ever give myself points, so I always end up very low on the scale.
I call out Cameron
That
for
is true.
points.
You do.
I
He does.
say,
No.
Cameron, give
But
yourself a
gang,
point.
you know what? No,
That's
it's fine. Gang,
Yes.
this has been some sort of podcast.
It's been a PP podcast.
A Pew Pew podcast.
Pew podcast.
We-
Thanks so much for
Honestly,
watching.
we watch movies in the future. That's what we gotta call them. A Pew Pew podcast.
I truly
Oh,
don't
wait,
want to do any more Pew Pew podcasts.
Done. We can rename Capcom Pew Pew Productions. PPP.
I'm all in favor. Say aye.
Aye. Oh, that's 2 against 1. Almost said 2 against 3. 2 against 1. So this has been another episode of the PQ Productions podcast, PPPP. I've been Justy.
I'm Anthony.
And
I'm Cameron. Thank you so much for watching Capcom podcast, and we'll see you next week.
we'll see you for another PPP exciting adventure with P Princess Mononoke or Princess
That's gonna be great.
Mononoke.
It's gonna be a better movie than this
Unfortunately,
one. I'm gonna be
I'll
excited
not
for that
be
one.
there.
Of course you won't. You won't be there for the good movies. That's okay.
I'll be at my goddaughter's christening.
Yay!
Or
Goodbye,
baptism,
everyone.
not christening.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.